we should try to invest our attention before we invest our emotion. Think about all the times that you've been let down, you've been hurt in a situation, in a relationship. Think back, did you invest your emotion before you invested your attention? Because if we can learn to invest our attention to the situations that are arising around us, to the relationships that we're entering, then we'll save ourselves so much suffering. Because to me it seems that a lot of our suffering arises out of our expectations placed with emotions. We put our emotions on something happens that we don't prefer, and then our emotions turn sour, and the whole situation turns sour. But if we could have just invested our attention first, we would have saved ourselves so much suffering. But how can we begin to invest our attention before we invest our emotions? So say when it comes to our family members, to our relationships, romantic relationships, family members, whatever it is, if we can simply see everyone as they are without the titles, without the labels that we've given them, of a family member, of a romantic partner, if we can take those titles away and take away the fluffiness of emotion that we're throwing on top of it, which is blinding us, then we'll save ourselves so much suffering, because we'll just see life as it is. We'll see people as they are. We'll see the situations and the relationships as they are, instead of just coloring them with our emotions and then being hurt by that. So again, how can we begin to change that? How can we begin to invest our attention before we invest our emotion? Well, first of all, it starts with our own intention. Do we wish to see life as it is? Or do we wish to continue living somewhat blindly and pretending like everything's okay within the emotions that we placed on them? Are we going to keep pretending that what we're seeing is as we wish to see it? Or do we want to see it as it is? So if you can make that intention that I want to see life as it is, I'm seeing life as it is, not as I think it should be or as I want it to be, but as it is. That's the first thing you just need to state within yourself. And then something very simple that we can all do is meditation. Because when you drop into your heart, when you drop into stillness, you drop all the labels, you drop all the ties, all the bonds that you had going out from your heart outward. So all the bonds you had internally moving outward, connecting externally, drop off for that moment that you're in meditation. So developing a meditation practice will be crucial for transforming your life and transforming the way you perceive situations, so that you're investing your attention first before you invest your emotions. It's like investing in the stock market. You need to actually look at everything logically, practically, before you invest. If you just invest because you like the color of that stock symbol, then it's not going to go very well. So how can we begin developing a meditation practice? One simple practice you can do, which I share in pretty much every single video, short, everything, is this. Close your eyes, focus your eyes between your eyebrows. Breathe in and out through your nose only, not through your mouth. Drop your awareness into your heart. And as you continue to breathe in and out through your nose, and as it becomes more subtle, just notice your heart space. See if you can begin to develop some ease, or notice some ease in that space. If you begin to notice some ease in your heart space, see if you can drop into that more and more as you practice it day by day. Because as you notice that space, as you notice that ease developing, you'll begin to identify with it and fall into it and dissolve into it. And so that your life can just be backed by that ease. You don't have to try and be peaceful. You don't have to wait to be at peace. You can just be at peace right now. And when you're in that peace, when you're in that ease, when you've developed that clarity that comes from that ease, then you can see life as it is. And you'll no longer be pushed and pulled by the emotions that you think are happening, or the emotions you want to be happening, or the ideas you think should be happening. You'll simply see life as it is. And you'll be able to move so much more skillfully in your relationships and your every situation that you encounter and that you engage. So I say again, if you wish to change your life, if you wish to experience a little less suffering in your life, perhaps try to invest your attention before you invest your emotion. And again, because if you invest your attention first, you'll be able to see things happening almost before they happen at times, and so you can adjust yourself accordingly. And when you're dealing with your family members, when you're dealing with friends, colleagues, whatever it is, you'll be able to handle them a lot more skillfully, and you won't be getting so pushed and pulled by the emotions of the situation, which may have caused you to act rashly before. You can act a lot more skillfully, a lot more patiently, and a lot more helpfully. So if you wish to develop your attention and learn how to place your attention on situations before placing your emotion, make that intention within yourself first, that you want to shift to seeing life as it is and not as you want it to be. And then develop a meditation practice daily and stick with it. Because again, the only investment we can really make is internally. Because that's what we take with us when we leave this body. We don't take all the physical things, we take ourselves. So investing on ourselves by learning to turn our attention inward is the first step we can take in that investment. And so as we go about investing our attention outward, it'll become so much easier as we invest our attention inward, because we'll know how to employ it without attaching emotion to it. So give that a try. See if you notice a difference. Let me know in the comments below if you did notice a difference, if you have given it a try, if you notice a difference in your own practice of meditation, how you handle life. Like, comment, subscribe if this has helped, and I'll see you in the next video.